I've got a trick for you today that can help you tune your guitar by ear. Now, if you have a tuner, please be using it because that's always the best practice. But maybe you've got, I don't know, you don't have, your tuner just died and you really just want to play for a little while on your own, or maybe you're like carried a guitar out into the woods and you just don't have anything around you. So you want to tune and at least use the guitar somehow, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our 6th string. Okay, now if you are playing with somebody else, you can still use this trick, but make sure you get your 6th string locked in with another instrument that is in tune, like preferably a keyboard or something like that, right? So that's an E, so you just match it up to their E. Once you're happy with your E, we can go through and we can tune by ear, so at least the guitar is in tune with itself, right? The way we're going to do that is we're going to go up, so if that's an E, we need an A for the 5th string, right? Well, we have an A here at the 5th fret. So we can play those two together. And actually, that's not too bad right now. But if you need to adjust your tuning, then you lose your reference note of the note that you had fretted, right? So I got a little trick for you. What we're going to do is we're going to play harmonics, and the way you do that is by just resting your finger directly over the fret, touching the string but not actually pressing the string to the fret. Okay, so just like that, not all the way down, not all the way to the fret, but just touching the string there. Okay, now when it's just touching the string directly over the fret, you can pick it. And then you can actually take your hand off and you still get that harmonic ringing out, right? Great, that gives us a beautiful reference note that we can do other stuff with and it's still playing, right? So now we're going to do the exact same trick at the 7th fret of the next string, the 5th string in this case. Okay, so there's the 7th fret and there's the 5th fret. You can hear, I'll play them together. Okay, so these two strings are actually in tune. Great. We can move down to the next pair of strings, and we're just going to keep on bringing that pitch, that tuning reference all the way through the strings, okay? Oh, here we got a problem. So same trick with the 5th fret and the 7th fret harmonics, okay? Now, if you're not sure if one of the strings is in tune, a good little trick is to just drop the tuning peg, drop it down, and then bring it back up, because your ear will hear the difference much more easily when there's a bigger difference, and then it'll also tell you right when you come into sync. But sometimes it's hard, right? If you're just a little out, it's like it's hard to tell perhaps which string is out, and then you're like, am I sharp, am I flat, whatever, right? So if you just drop down the one that you're tuning and then bring it up, it's just quick, it's painless. It's a lot easier. Okay, so let's move on to our 3rd and 4th strings here. Same trick. Okay, not too bad. Now, when we get to the 2nd and 3rd strings, we can't use the harmonics anymore, so we got to use 4th fret, 3rd string. That's a B, and then open 2nd string, which is also a B, right? Always just try to match them up as best as you can. Now, on the 2nd and 1st strings, we can go back to using the same harmonics trick as we used before. Okay, let's see how we did. Something's not quite right there still. There you are. Hey, that's better. So it's often useful to go back through for a second pass And again, it's still not perfect, but it's pretty close now, right? And it's certainly good enough if you just want to noodle on the couch for a little bit. So if you do have a tuner, please use the tuner. It's always better. But at least this gives you a quick and dirty way to kind of get something out of your guitar, right? So like and subscribe for more lessons like this, and I hope to see you in the next lesson.